Guys, I talk about a lot of very serious things on this channel. Propaganda, the mind games that the government is playing on you. We get into some very deep stuff on this channel. However, the content of this video may make this video the most dangerous one I ever had to make. Because today, we are gonna be talking about Skibidi Toilets. Yes guys, that is correct, and in particular, about Skibidi Toilet's relation to Russian propaganda. Well, kind of. Now at this point guys, I don't even know what kind of rock you need to be living under to not know what Skibidi Toilet is. It's basically a massively popular series of YouTube videos, and also one of the biggest sources of brain rot for today's children. And Skibidi Toilet, being massively popular as it is, has already been in a bunch of controversy. Several governments, including Russia, discussed banning Skibidi Toilets. And recently it's been announced that Skibidi Toilet is actually about to become a movie franchise directed by Michael Bay. Which is absolutely incredible, but also, the Skibidi Toilet creator is in a bunch of drama right now because supposedly he tried to file a DMCA to Gary Newman, the creator of Gmod. However, it all pales in comparison to what I want to tell you guys about. So what is up guys, it is your boy Roman, your favorite neighborhood Russian, and in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how the creator of Skibidi Toilet is actually a guy from Russia who's about my age, and about how he's currently essentially getting cooked for being Z. Yes, I certainly did not expect this story to end this way, and for it to become relevant to my channel, but here we are. So, let's get right into it. You guys heard me correctly. The creator of the infamous, hugely popular, about to be directed by Michael Bay movie franchise Skibidi Toilet is the YouTuber DaFuqBoom, who I find pretty similar to myself in a sense, because he's actually a Russian that moved to the country of Georgia at a certain point. Now, I'm not releasing any new information or doxing anybody, by the way. DaFuqBoom, also known as Blue Gray, actually gave publicly available interviews where he stated his name, which is Alexei Gerasimov. He's a 25-year-old and he lives and works in Georgia. At least he did when this article was published in 2023. There's been pictures on his Instagram account where you can see Russian grocery store stuff with Russian prices. Here's another pic from a Russian grocery store. Plus, he also runs a fan page on a Russian social media website VK or Vkontakte, and he's been doing this since 2017 and he's referenced it in his video descriptions and stuff. And there is literally no other reason for him to have a VK page other than the fact that he's a Russian, because VK is Russian and is hugely popular in Russia. So essentially, yes, it's not really hard to see that the creator of Skibidi Toilet, DaFuqBoom, is a Russian guy whose story, unironically, actually inspires me a lot. I mean, look, I'm always happy to see people succeed off of hard work, and Skibidi Toilet looks like it takes a lot of hard work. So essentially, DaFuqBoom, or Blue Gray, Alexei, is a regular guy from Russia that has worked really hard to hone his craft. He's created this hugely popular series that is now getting billions of views, you know. He's selling merch, he has a ton of fans. As far as I understand, he moved to Georgia at a certain point, probably after the war in Ukraine started. I guess probably for similar reasons like myself. He wanted to continue to make money on YouTube and that was no longer possible in Russia. So he left Russia, he continued his grind, and now he's having a movie made with Michael Bay. And you know, the only thing I could say is, that's fucking sick. I'm like actually super happy for him, okay? However, как говорится, в бочке меда всегда есть ложка дегтя. Because apparently it turns out that DaFuqBoom, the creator of Skibidi Toilet, is not really a wholesome peacenik, you know, kind of Russian guy who's probably against Putin, who just wants to, you know, build a decent life for himself. Well, supposedly, guys, it's not that simple because recently DaFuqBoom has been getting cancelled on Ukrainian Twitter essentially for creating content with views that are pretty similar to Russian propaganda, or, you know, to put it simply, creating content that is Z. And I never knew he created this Z content before, and now that I know that, my view of him is kinda ruined. So, I'm about to actually react to a bunch of content that DaFuqBoom uploaded but then deleted from his channel. I'm gonna look at re-uploads made by other people, and look, I just know that Russians love to copyright strike stuff. And look, all I'm saying is, DaFuqBoom, I don't really have an issue with you. When I lived in Georgia, I actually tried to DM him and see maybe if he would respond to hang out with a fellow YouTuber or whatever, but he didn't. That's fine, he's a big guy. All I'm asking of you is to have the courtesy to not take this video down, to not send a copy strike or anything, because, I mean, look, DaFuqBoom is a bit of a drama right now where people are saying that he DMCA'd the creator of Gary's mod, Gary Newman, for certain assets or whatever. And DaFuqBoom is denying that he actually did it, so, look, you're currently in a position where you're trying to say that you do not copyright strike people, so, maybe do not copyright strike this video too, if you want to look like a good guy. Sorry guys, I mean that. Now, by the way guys, you might have noticed that this video has some additional aura And the reason for that is not Skibidi Toilet, but actually this little guy right here, which is actually the Gopnik plushie 2.0 that I just released in collaboration with Makeship. This little guy here is meant to resemble the classic post-Soviet character Gopnik, a sort of a Soviet hoodlum who has a beer in his hand, an Adidas tracksuit and a funny hat. And these are out right now and available for limited time only. So if you want to get yourself a sick Soviet souvenir, then get one for yourself and link down in the description, which also supports your boy. Do it now. Now go do it. Or else I'm gonna take your sunflower seeds away, suka. Alright, let's check some of this stuff out. My heart is cold. My moves are cold. Yeah, so I got this one from the Ukrainian cancellation Twitter threads. Look, I think this one is honestly kind of innocent. I mean, depends really on when this was uploaded, to be honest, because if this was uploaded right after the start of the Ukraine war, then yes, I do think that this is kind of sus. Otherwise, yes, like, he's basically, turning Putin here into a Skibidi Toilet, character himself, a bunch of Russian flags, some, army toilets beside him or whatever, so that is fine, that is pretty innocuous. This next one though that we're gonna watch right now is a lot worse. A lot worse. So not long after the war between Russia and Ukraine started, DaFuqBoom, or Blue Gray, uploaded this video right here called Mail 07 Ends the War, and let's just watch it.
Putin invaded Ukraine. Putin is a Hitler.
Сало уронили!
This fucking war. Who needs it anyway?
Alright, so this is a video where he's basically showing his power level right away, his Z power level. Straight in, first of all what we get is that Putin invaded Ukraine, seriously, kind of making fun of news, I guess. Then the next one we have here, Putin is a Hitler. Although Western countries always invaded and destroyed countries, let's act like it's the first time it happened since World War II, just because we can. Oof, I guess, I mean, I do think that saying that Putin is like the most evil man in the world, or like literally Hitler, is cringe. But he is a very evil man, and I do not care if he gets insulted as much as possible. That's just how I feel though, as a Russian. But yeah, essentially he's doing whataboutism, but what about Iraq war or whatever? None of that shit is good, dude. He also has here, you want some real information, just read about Igor Kolomoisky, Zelensky, and AstroTurf, and also check out Hunter Biden. Like bro, come on, your fan base are fucking children. We have people throwing up the Heil, with a Ukrainian flag in the background, of course. There's no Nazis in Ukraine, although there's obvious proof of their neo-Nazi battalions being unpersecuted and having connections with power. The narrative is that this is just Kremlin propaganda, so continue to act like a moron. So, my goat is washed, okay? My goat is Z. This is essentially what happens. It's like, it's just so, I don't even wanna honestly fucking spend time trying to decipher these arguments right now. We've already chosen our side in this fucking conflict. We've already chosen what, story to believe in at this point, right? And I don't even want to spend time on refuting this, okay? Cool, you do you, DaFuqBoom, dude. But also listen to the audio, okay?
Сало уронили!
Yeah, so, essentially in this moment he's, making fun of a sort of a ultra-patriotic Ukrainian chant. Slava Ukraini Geroyam Slava. He turned Slava Ukraini Geroyam Slava, which means glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes. He turned it into Sala Uranili Ukraini Sala, which is like a Russian joke, which is meant to sound like the phrase, but actually means they've dropped the salo. Give salo to Ukraine. Salo is like a kind of a pork fat, which is a Slavic type of food that is commonly associated with Ukraine, so essentially it's a kind of a Russian joke that is meant to diminish and kind of shit on Ukrainian patriotism and the slogan as a whole. So once again, he's showing his Z power level right away in this video. Let's keep watching.
This fucking war. Who needs it anyway?
Okay.
Well, look who's here.
Dude, I wonder if the real reason why he deleted this video is not because he even realize that this is not a good look or whatever, if he wants to be a Western guy who makes movies with Michael Bay or whatever. But maybe because he's literally deleted Russian soldiers out of existence in this video, so they probably could just count this video as discreditation of armed forces of Russia or something. Isn't it the biggest pain in the ass to be a Russian content creator these days? Okay. La-di-da-di. Did he kill Mr. P? This is crazy. I see why you deleted this, my guy. Like, although you did move, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Wow. Wow. I actually haven't watched this whole thing yet. That's crazy. So clearly, I guess he's showing the idea here is that Ukrainians hide behind civilians. Like, quite literally. That's what's shown here. It's a Ukrainian soldier. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. The fact that... Блять, сука, почему нахуй? Почему? Почему зетники бывают талантливыми, сука?
Сало уронили!
Now your turn.
So yeah, once again, same exact thing about the salo that I just explained to you. Hopefully my explanation was good enough. Essentially, once again, making fun of Ukrainian identity / patriotism. Very, very Z. So yes, you know, Zelensky, puppet of America, obviously. Surprised he doesn't have cocaine on the table. That's usually what they do when it comes to Russian propaganda, you know what I'm saying?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Okay, so he nuked Zelensky. I see that. Okay, no, he nuked Ukraine, I guess. Okay. That's pretty Z.
That would be too much.
Oh, okay, so he didn't
You know
do
what?
it.
Time to go home, boys.
I know what would be too much. Showing that Ukrainians hide behind civilians. Just imagine if there was like an Israeli Skibidi Toilet where they show Palestine. Like, this is fucking insane. What the fuck, dude? Just the timeline in the world that we live in is absolutely ridiculous. This is the creation of Skibidi Toilet. Why, dude? Why is this real? Okay, so he deleted them anyway.
Oh, vodka.
Okay.
Ну, блядь. Cute.
Another one, guys. Another one if you didn't get it the first time, you know? Of course, sure, yes. The average Ukrainian citizen, of course, is actually waiting for the Russian liberators to come, so he actually beats the guy up. That is what's happening here, clearly. Great one. DaFuqBoom, good job. Okay. Still doing cocaine, I guess. Wait, hold on. Peace agreement. Russia withdraws its soldiers from Ukraine. Ukraine doesn't join NATO and starts prosecuting its Nazi and nationalist groups. Putin, Zelensky. I do not think Russia will hold down their part of the agreement, though, guys. That's just the thing. I do not think they want to do that. Or rather, the idea of Ukraine is different for Russia. You know what I mean? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? What even am I looking at, guys? What even am I looking at? What was bro thinking? Why did he make this? Like, quite honestly, why?
Sign this agreement and I'll let you leave. Sign it before I crush your brainless head like a tin box full of shit. Very well, boys. Full of shit.
Right, so Putin has a proper signature and Zelensky has a little penis as a signature. What's your problem with Zelensky, dog? Чем тебе КВН не нравится?
War is no more.
Hi.
Okay, you know what? I've changed my mind. After all, who needs you anyway?
Okay, so that's basically where this ends. So here once again, I guess the idea is that it shows Biden with a puppeteering thing. So, you know, Zelensky is a marionette of Biden. Once again, original take. That is incredible. That is just absolutely incredible. What can I say? Once again, guys, here's the thing. You know, I'm a Russian who doesn't like, you know, the governments or, you know, the Z policy or the idea of conservative-based Russia that much, right? So, I also always want to show positive examples of modern Russians on this channel, you know what I mean? I want to show, like, actual wholesome Russian people that do something good, or, you know, sometimes I want to use somebody as, like, an example of what a Russian person can achieve if they're just, like, a regular, you know, normal person that mind their own business and does the fucking, hones their crafts or whatever, and, you know, DaFuqBoom, the creator of Skibidi Toilet, was kind of like one of these guys that I was looking at and was like, this is a cool ass fucking story, and his story is still cool. Once again, I'm still super happy for him. He's just some regular guy from Russia who made a ton of videos and source filmmaker. I know this is hard to do, I know it's hard to animate, I know all this takes a lot of effort and stuff. When I was a teen, I grew up watching all sorts of source filmmaker and Gmod videos and all sorts of stuff. I love Half-Life 2, I love Team Fortress 2, all that sort of crap, so, you know, I'm even drawn to the aesthetic of Skibidi Toilets in a way, because it's all like Gmod Half-Life 2 based, you know? And once again, this guy, he got huge, he got billions of views off of something he created that is original, you know? I obviously think he's gotta be making a ton of money right now. He's probably already created generational wealth for his family and like several future generations or whatever. He's gonna build a good life for himself, and I'm happy about that, but I would prefer it if I didn't know that he was actually Z. I'm really not able to build my wholesome Russian come-up story if the guy is like making videos in which he's, you know, saying that Ukrainians are all human shields and, you know, whatever, that Zelensky is a Biden puppet that's doing drugs and, I don't know, Ukrainians are all Nazis that throw up the aisle and every single Ukrainian soldier is a Nazi that throws up the aisle. I would just prefer that that would be not a thing. I would just prefer that Russian propaganda would not be regurgitated as a funnily animated and edited Gmod source filmmaker skit animation, okay? I'm just not like, I don't know, once again, it's fucking insane. I'm not trying to fucking see an Israeli source filmmaker short where we have like the Team Fortress 2 team storming Gaza or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see that. And I'm definitely not trying to see Russian propaganda shit in source filmmaker. In videos made for like literal children. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, once again, DaFuqBoom, he deleted these videos, but the internet remembers everything. And yeah, all I can say honestly is that with this video, I don't even want to try to cancel DaFuqBoom or anything, because I think this doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Most of his viewers are like not even able to type yet. I mean, literal toddlers watched Skibidi Toilet probably. It's just fucking weird. And I guess at a certain point, DaFuqBoom probably realized that this video was not a good look, or maybe he was just advised to delete it by somebody, or possibly he could have actually even deleted the video out of like paranoia related to like Russia seeing this video or anything, and for this video having to deal with the conflicts, or you know, that shit is scary, and in Russia, you know, we don't joke around that type of stuff. So yes, I wanted to create this awesome come-up story, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. So yes, guys. I just thought it was absolutely surreal and absolutely insane that one of the biggest and fastest growing creators today on the internet as a whole, a person who created a very huge media franchise at this point, right? I always found it very interesting that he's Russian, and actually once again wanted to reach out to him at certain points, and I wanted to like talk to him, maybe talk about his humble beginnings or whatever, how he made it on YouTube, how he got so big, what his like outlook on life is or whatever. But I don't know, I guess he probably wouldn't like me, quite honestly, so with the views that he holds, so I get it. So once again, yes guys, my goat is washed, and yes guys, what can I say, Skibidi Toilet is Russian propaganda now, 100% confirmed, real, true. Sorry guys, sorry if I ruined it for you, or maybe I just gave you one legit reason to hate Skibidi Toilet now, but this is what it is. But yeah guys, I mean, I just think it's very interesting, and it's a shame once again that, you know, a lot of young people of Russia, even those who seem to have huge successful careers in the West, they seem to still hold these views, and all I can say is, could not be me, and DaFuqBoom, I hope you repent in the name of Jesus, because you need it. After this video specifically, I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyways guys, I guess that's going to be pretty much it for today's video though. I just wanted to show you this little tidbit, and kind of comment a little bit on the Skibidi Toilet creator possibly being Z and all the drama that's going around with it. So separate art from the artist, I guess. I don't know, only in cases where art does not show Ukrainians as human shields. But otherwise, yeah, I guess, I don't know. That being said though guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you found this funny, interesting, or amusing in any kind of way, then please make sure to slap the like on this video. And also guys, if you would like to support me additionally, and that is financially of course, then go over to the link down in the description and become a YouTube member. It is basically YouTube's own version of Patreon, and is the best way to support me. Or if you want to do a one-time donation, you can do super thanks underneath this video. But yes guys, that is going to be pretty much it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.